Hey YouTube, this is PrimetimePokemon. In this video, I'll be doing another tips for Pokemon card collecting. And in today's video, the question that I'll be answering is, what is the cheapest way to complete a Pokemon card set? This was a question asked on my first video in this series where I talked about are good pulls guaranteed in sealed Pokemon products. And again, if you have any questions for me you'd like me to answer in a future video, please let me know. But as you may know, I have completed all of the newly released sets, including the Shining Legends set, one of my favorite newly released sets. So there are a lot of different ways to complete a Pokemon card set. I'll state what I think is the cheapest way in this video. And again, for more tips on collecting Pokemon cards, my book, Pokemon Cards, the Unofficial Ultimate Collector's Guide, which you can buy on Amazon, you can find in Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and online at Target. All kinds of good tips in here, plus a lot more. At the top right of the screen, you'll see a link to the in-depth book review I did for this book. Also in the description of this video, you'll find a link to the Amazon listing for this book. But as far as tips for completing a set, and of course, if you are trying to complete a Pokemon card set, you want to wait until the set is out of the standard format. Usually that is 2 to 3 years after a set is released. Out of the standard format just means that it won't be in high demand by competitive players of the Pokemon TCG, so all the values of the cards in the set will drop. That's really the cheapest time to collect a Pokemon card set, is as soon as the set is rotated out of the standard format. Now, as far as newly released sets go, like any of the Sun and Moon series of sets, as far as prices for individual cards go, usually about 2 weeks before a set is officially released, prices will be very high. And the reason that prices will be high is that there is a short supply and a high demand. And the way that you get cards early is heading to pre-release events. Once a set is released, about a week after, all the cards will drop down a little bit. So that is a good time to buy individual cards when a set is newly released, about a week after official release date. That way the supply will be high and not that many people have a good idea of what cards are good in the competitive TCG. A couple of weeks after that, so 2 to 3 weeks after a set is officially released, a lot of cards that are good in the TCG will soar in value. So that's not a good time to buy individual cards. But again, at that same time, the cards that are not good in the TCG will also drop. So for the most part, per card price, about a week after a set is officially released, that is the cheapest time to buy each and every card individually. Now, what I do when a new set is released is I buy every single sealed product. So I usually buy 2 booster boxes and then the Elite Trainer box and all the blister packs. Then I go ahead and buy all of the cards individually to complete the set. With the Sun and Moon series of sets, it has become ridiculous. I've been spending anywhere between $600 to $800 to complete a set. I do not know how anyone who doesn't work full-time like I do can complete a set like that. So as far as completing a set very cheaply, a newly released set, the best way to do that is to avoid any sealed products. You're going to end up with a lot of duplicates of cards that may not be very valuable at all. What you want to do is you want to look for bulk listings or complete set listings. I know that takes the fun out of collecting, but that is really the cheapest way. For example, I just checked on eBay. You can find complete sets of Crimson Invasion, even the complete master set, meaning one of every single card plus every single card that is available as a reverse holo. You can get the entire Crimson Invasion set for about $500. So that is cheaper than the $800 I spent on individual cards and sealed products combined. Now with that, you can also buy just the commons, uncommons, commons, uncommons, and rares. You can break it down any way like that, and that may be cheaper for you as well. But usually, the more cards you buy at once, the cheaper price per card it is going to be. Similar, when you buy booster boxes, the price per pack is going to be the cheapest. Instead of just going to a Walmart or a Target and buying packs for $4.19 a piece, buying a booster box, the price per pack is much cheaper than $4. So again, really the cheapest way to complete a set wait until the set is out of the standard format so there isn't as much demand by competitive players. And then number 2, look for either complete set listings on eBay, for example, or look at lots of a specific set that you may be getting a good deal per card. And also, a cheap way is to just buy the cards individually like I do. That's usually not the best way, but when I open up all of these sealed products, originally I don't need every single card that would come in the complete set. But again, for the Sun and Moon series of sets, you're looking at between, I would say, $300 to $500 just to complete the set. And sometimes, depending on the set, if there are good secret rares, either the secret rare trainer or energy cards or the GX rainbow rares, you're gonna have to pay a lot more to complete the set. But once the set is out of the standard format, you're only looking at a couple $100s to complete the set. And if you want to start from the beginning, start with base set, jungle, fossil, Team Rocket, those original series sets, do not ever buy any sealed products. You're looking at almost $1,000 per base set booster box. You can buy the entire base set for about $200. The only card that is worth much in that set would be the Charizard Holo. Even that card is only worth about $50. So outside of that, all the other cards aren't worth much. And the reason for that, very high supply of all of those original series cards. Now, if you're talking shadowless or first edition base set cards, that's a different story. But any unlimited print original series set is pretty cheap, and really, that is the way to go to collect any set out there. Just buy the cards individually. Never, ever buy the sealed products. I know it's a lot of fun, and that really takes the fun of collecting away if you just go out and buy a certain set like that. But if you like to showcase or display your set collection videos, that's definitely the cheapest way to go. It's just buy the sets in bulk, either buy them as a complete set or buy several cards together. But that's really it. That is the cheapest way I've found to complete sets. Again, if you have any more questions for me, please let me know, and I will try and answer your questions in a future video. I also plan on starting a series like this for the competitive TCG, so if you have any questions for me related to the competitive TCG, how to play the game, or what cards are good in the current format, please let me know. I always read through all of the comments in all of my videos. But there you have it. I hope you found this video helpful. Happy collecting, everyone. Make sure before you go to check out all the links in the description of this video, including links to my blog, Facebook, and Twitter pages, as well as a link to my book, Pokemon Cards, the Unofficial Ultimate Collector's Guide. So there you have it. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.